Let's see, where would I be live at? Okay. Yeah, just go to I'll send you the link.
Cool, bro.
Share. You let me know what it looks like.
Cool, bro. I'm gonna see you in there.
All right, peace. All right, here we go. Let's turn this all the way down. Set the mood. Turn the lights on. This is the new setup. I'm trying to work on. Actually, let me stop the music. Trying to work on getting Restream IO to work. Right now, I have. I'm not sure if you can see. Oh, yeah, I guess you can see. All right, so I have Logic on one screen, got my studio in the other screen, and got my mic set up. Hopefully, you can hear vocals decently. And then the same thing with the music. This is a song that I was working on with the good guy Bartholomew Jones. Let's hide that. There we go. Go ahead to the beginning of it. This is a song called Movement. And on this song, I got a chance to do some of the keys on this song, as well as what else did I do? I did the bass, and I did the drums, replayed the drums. So I can go through every
move. Consider this my movement. And consider
I'll go through each of the stems, each instrument track, so you can see how he kind of built it. Here we go. How's it sounding? I see you out there. Hey, Bart. Sounding all right? I'm not recording yet, but I can record. Let's see. If I record right now. All right, I'm recording. It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Hey, it's a movement. Yeah. All right, I'm just playing around, but I just want to see if the recording works. So here we go. I'll stop it. And then playing it back. Hold on, playing it back. All right, I'm recording. It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Hey, solo it. It's a movement. Yeah. All right, I'm just playing around, but I just want to see if the recording works. So here we go. I'll stop it. How about now? How about now? Okay, I know why. Let's see. Check, check, check. Okay, there we go. I should be back now. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks for the feedback, my brother. All right, so these are the sounds that I used for the intro of this song called Movement. Right here, we have the piano track. And again, I just did some like Dr. Dre sounding, keys. Hold on. All right, I'm recording. Let me get rid of that. Back. All right, how's that? You still hear me? Okay. So basically, this is a hold on, this one right here. There we go. Yeah, these are the keys that I used. All right, cool. Thank you. All right, these are the keys that I used. It's from Spectrasonics. It's called Keyscape. So if anybody who is a kind of like a sound junkie like I am, I love buying and just collecting different sounds. And this is a plugin that's got every keyboard that you can really imagine or want to use. This one is literally just like what you call like stage pianos and like performance pianos. And so it's got pianos, it's got Rhodes, like that old, clavinet. It's got all kinds of sounds on it. So this one is just the LA Custom C7 dark score. So it's kind of like a moody piano sound. It's like real ambient, reverby. So I just wanted to use that to kind of it fills up a little bit of space. You hear like the reverb going on. It's like got a soft sound to it. So I use that. And then let's see what else. The next sound as you go down. Let's see. Then as we go down, I used another one. Just another layer. And I'm just doing octaves right there. And just kind of like little accents, little stabs that I played to go along with the guitar. So it's, just real simple, but just another layer of keys. So I like that, like layering sounds. So I'm gonna do another one, and this is bass. This is my bass track. I used this one. I actually here. Let me show you. I'll show you my bass right now. So this is my Ibanez semi hollow body guitar, and I literally play everything on this, and I have like another like little Strat that I play as well. And literally, if you know what you're doing, you can kind of like you can finesse anything. So this is just the guitar, and I play all bass lines on it, and I just pitch it down an octave, and that's my bass. So yeah, again, it's got a nice little West Coast swing to it. Then let me go down to the next sound that I used. I think that actually might have been it. The next thing I went to drums. So, got the kick snare and hi-hats, clap sound. And so I like doing a whole lot of Dilla swing sounds, instead of just keeping everything on the grid. Cause like here's the metronome, and if you can listen to the drums, like everything is just slightly behind, but like on different beats behind. Like everything is not exactly behind the same. It's just little bits here and there. Oh, what you got? Do you need me to go with you? Okay. All right. That is my incredible, wonderful wife. She's doing some really cool stuff for me for my birthday. Birthday week. We celebrate as much as we possibly can around here. So, anyway, what else we got? And then Bart Jones, he gave me some samples, kind of this track based around. I replayed a bunch of stuff, added my own swag to it. And then this was like a kind of like a shaker, weird sound, and I think this might be the lower pitched one. So like we did something on accident. Basically, I put all the files in the session, and I accidentally stretched them all, which like slowed it down and gave like this like warped sound almost. And so if you can hear those shakers, let me turn the metronome off. If you can hear the shakers, they're like a little bit like distorted and a little bit behind the beat. Here's the metronome with them. So they're just a little bit behind. Again, it's just adding more layers of like backbeat behind the beat sound and feel to it. And then what else do I have? I got this is another sample that Bart sent. And it's like just somebody kind of mumbling some stuff in the background. So I don't know if me and Bart Jones ever talked about this, but I love kind of like adding elements of like stuff in the background, things that just kind of fill up the space and makes it's kind of a vibe that you feel. It's not something that I have really loud in the mix. It's really low, but it just kind of creates a little clutter in the background that it just sits in the mix right. I'm not sure why that happens, but sometimes I'll even do that with like, other like groups of people talking or nature sounds, different things like that, just to kind of fill up space and just make it feel a little bit more organic and just interesting, So instead of, because a lot of times like I'm creating everything right here in the computer, and that can feel like really digital and really like stale. Sterile, that's what I meant to say. And so yeah, just adding little organic, natural feeling elements like that, just kind of make the entire mix come alive. So then that's when you have the whole thing right here. So of course, as the song goes on, the vibes, the anime vibes, yes. And so like as the song goes on, you kind of take little elements out here and there. It's just called building the track. So as you can see, here's my drums. I need to get better with like color coding. I used to do that a lot, but you just color code your tracks. So like all your drums are, a certain color. Let's see if I can do it right now. So let's just say all my drums are like orange, they're orange. And then it's just a good way to stay organized. So just in case if you ever having to like bring anybody in on the mix, like it's just like humans are really like we're very, very visual learners. It's just kind of easy to see everything. Hey, all the stuff in orange, cool. Move, keep that, or everything in blue. Those are vocals. Everything in whatever color, those are my guitar and bass tracks, whatever. So, oh, you want me to do the hook? Okay, let's see if I can do the hook. I don't actually remember what you can still hear me. Hold on, let me get rid of this. Check. What was I saying for the hook before? Let me see if I can get it. I'm gonna unmute your vocals real quick. Alright, so this is Bart Jones.
Stuck in Barrio, bro. They want me to fight with my bro. And this This on my sis, on my soul, that's wrong. Call that foreign age. Make us break down ourselves, that's the mark of Cain. Grandma almost lost her when they told the girl that she was African. My uncle changed his name to Muga just to make it black again. Granny only knew the tricks, they traded her from Tarzan. Never got to know that coffee gold in cobalt land. But we them know, and we up now. They playing tricks, bro, trying to turn the love down. Can't almost stand it. One people, two continents, different shades of black, but we trading with different gradients. It's manifested in my body. This is the sound of Garvey. It's with the new Gaddafi. This time they can never cut.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Yeah, yeah. It's a movement. Yeah. Say that it's a movement. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's a movement. Said it's a movement. Yes, it is. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, something like that. And so what I'm gonna do is I'll add
Bitch with the new Gaddafi. This time they can never cut.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement.
Bitch with the new Gaddafi. This time they can never cut.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Yeah, yeah. It's a movement. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use that first track, but I'm just kind of messing around. Let's see. What do I want to say? It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. What did I say before? I'm gonna get rid of that one. Get rid of this one. What was I saying? What was I saying long ago when I first recorded this?
Different shades of black, but we trading with different gradients. It's manifested in my body. This is the sound of Garvey. It's with the new Gaddafi. This time they can never cut.
All right, let's see.
Make it black again. Granny only knew the tricks, they traded her from Tarzan. Not to know that coffee gold in cobalt land. But we them know, and we
in the hand of God.
They playing tricks, bro, trying to turn the love. Can't almost stand it. Some people, two continents, different shades of black, but we trading with different gradients. It's manifested in my body. This is the sound of Garvey. With the new Gaddafi. This time they can never cut.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from heaven. It's a movement. You see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from heaven. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do another one.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from heaven. It's a movement. You see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from heaven.
So
Straight from heaven. It's a movement.
I'm gonna do it's It's a groovement.
It's a groovement. Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check, check, check. All right, here we go.
Straight from the head. It's a groove, man. Yes, it is. It's a groove, man. Now watch me move. Watch me move. Yeah. It's a groove, man. It's a groove, man.
It's a groove, man. It's a groove, man. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. Yeah, I'll say that. It's a groove, man. Yeah, you can feel it all around. So it's a groove, man. Now come on, get on down. Something like that.
It's a move. Straight from the head. Said it's a groove, man.
What I say? It's a groove, man.
You can feel it all around. It's a move. Straight from the head. Said it's a groove, man. It's a move. Straight from the head. It's a groove, man.
Groove. That's high.
It's a groove, man. Movement. Straight from the head. It's a groove, man. Feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Now watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
All right, let's try that. Let's see.
Straight from the head. It's a groove, man. Feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Now watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
All right, so these are going to be the main vocals, the lead vocals for the hook, and then you start building the hook, the backgrounds. You feel me?
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. You can see it.
All right, my dude. Absolutely. I'm just gonna keep going, and if this is a good video, I'll post it. If not, I'll just save it and chop it up or do something else with it. So, actually, you have to show me how to do that. Anyway, my good guy Bart Jones. I'll talk to you later, my dude. Peace.
It never caught. It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes.
You can see it in my eye. You can see it in my eye.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement.
See it in my eyes. You can see it in my eyes. You can see it in my eyes. Let me try that. Couple tracks.
With the new Gaddafi, this time they could never cop. It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God. It's
Straight from the hand of God. It's like that got that like Bilal and CeeLo type of vibe to it. That old school Parliament funk where they had like 20 people in the booth just going for it. So I'm gonna do a ton of tracks.
You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove. See it in my eyes, straight from the hand of God. Straight from God.
Oh, that was it right there.
It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. The groove, man. Now watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
All right, let me do a ton of these takes now.
This with the new
What we
Gaddafi.
call
This
stacking.
never caught.
It's a movement.
Stacking vocals.
You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Now watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
Never,
What we got?
never caught. With the new Gaddafi, this time they could never caught.
It's a movement.
Stacking vocals.
You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Now watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
All right. So I got 3 of those.
You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You feel it all around. It's a groove, man.
This with the new Gaddafi, this time they could never caught.
It's a movement.
Stacking vocals.
You can see it in my eyes. See it in my eyes.
Got to put that vibrato.
You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. Straight from the hand of God. Straight from the hand of God.
Here we go.
You can see it in my eyes. See it in my eyes.
One more time.
This with the new Gaddafi, this time they could never caught.
It's a movement.
Stacking vocals.
You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
Doing these kind of vocals is fun to me. It's like super nostalgic. I'm an 80s baby, and so I was like just coming out of, I guess I was born like at the tail end of when a lot of this type of music, like this sounding old school sound, was like dying off, I guess. And so my parents actually taught me a lot about you know, George Clinton, Parliament, Bootsy Collins, who else? Marvin Gaye, the Winans, the gospel group, the Williams brothers, James Brown. I mean, a lot of these guys had this sound, Stevie Wonder, like all these, maybe not as much Stevie Wonder, but he was a huge influence for me as well. And so, singing, writing, playing different instruments, those guys were like they were serious. They were the truth when it came to that kind of stuff. And so just learning music for me was like just trying to mimic that, what I saw, what I heard. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So doing this kind of part is fun for me. Here we go.
It's a movement.
Stacking vocals.
You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down.
one more of those.
It's with the new Gaddafi. This time they can never cop.
Wait. Almost recorded over. Got to be more careful. That almost recorded over my last take. Here we go.
It's with the new Gaddafi. This time they can never cop.
Second vocals.
You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
All right. And then let me do a low voice.
You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God.
Yeah, there we go.
You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
All right. Do a couple of more of those. Couple of more. Bam. Let's go.
It's with the new Gaddafi. This time they can never cop.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
All right. Uno más.
Watch me get on down.
Hey. Thick vocals.
It's with the new Gaddafi. This time they can never cop.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
And then I'll do a super deep one. Straight from the hand of God. Straight from the hand of God. Like that. Super deep voice.
You can see it.
Start with straight.
Movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man.
Actually, hold on.
Movement.
You can see
It in my eyes.
see it in my eyes. You can see it in my eyes. See it in my eyes. Maybe I'll do that. See it in my eyes.
It in my eyes. It's
See it in my eyes.
You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God.
Let me try that.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, so this is, like I said, this is just super nostalgic. This kind of a vibe, if you will. And this is something that I kind of grew up on. It's cool to be able to work on things like this, songs like this with my guy Bartholomew Jones. He's the MC for this song. I'm trying to see how I can shoot this to a couple of people. Actually, I did a song similar to this. It was called "To Your Head." It was a song that I did with my other friend. His name is Red Letters, and he's a super dope MC. He's ridiculous with it, and it kind of had like the same West Coast Parliament funkadelic type of vibe to it, and so yeah, I'm gonna try to keep stacking, vocals, and then as I go through, of I'll go and level out, do a little mix of and panning and different things like that to the vocals, so that it's not so thick, but you can still feel it. So here we go. Actually, I'm gonna try to see if I should change. You can see it in my eyes. What do I have? Let's see. See it in my eyes. You can see it in my eyes. See it in my eyes. It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. See it in my eyes. Maybe I should do that. See it in my eyes. Let me try that. I'll mute this one. All right, let me try. Here you go. See it in my eyes.
This with the new Gaddafi. This time they can never cop. It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes.
See it in my eyes. You can see it in my eyes.
This with the new Gaddafi. This time they can never cop. It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God.
Hey, let me do it again. So it's gotta have that like operatic big man. See it in my eye. Like they like super husky big dude voice.
This with the new Gaddafi. This time they can never cop. It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
And I'm trying to do like that at the end. Watch me. So it's almost like a sweep into that word.
This with the new Gaddafi. This time they can never cop. It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes.
See it in my eyes. See it in my eyes.
This with the new Gaddafi. This time they can never cop. It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes.
See it in my eyes.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
One more, and then we get to mixing.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes.
Was that it? See it in my eyes? Yeah, I think that was it.
With the new Gaddafi, this time they can never cop. It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
I keep hearing straight.
See it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God.
Straight from the hand of God. I keep hearing that. Just that little note. Let's see if I can throw that in. Straight from the hand of God. Straight from the hand of God.
Straight from the hand of God.
Straight from the hand of God.
Straight from the hand of God. It's a groove movement. Straight from the hand of God.
It's a from the hand of God. straight from the hand of God. Straight from the hand of God. Straight from the hand of God. Maybe I'll leave it alone. See it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God. Straight from the hand of God. Straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel. All right, I'll go back and edit if I need to. For now, I want to start mixing. It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. You can see it in my eyes. Straight from the hand of God. All right, so what I do is I will typically take the three. So these are the three vocals, and I'll open up the mixer. Boom, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I'll do a send to bus 1. Let's see if this is gonna work though. Movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah. The movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Where's it at? All right, guess I gotta create a bus. Create. I don't. How do I make a bus? How do I make a bus? Oh, here we go. Aux 4. That's right. All right, aux 4 is the one. Bam. It's a movement. You can see in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah. Let me change the input. Stop. Oh wait, did I do it already? Yeah, there we go. Input. Bus. All right, there we go. 3 and 4. You can see it in it's a movement. Straight from the hand of God. Okay, let's not do that. I just kind of set everything up, so I'm not exactly sure how to do this or how this works. So I won't do it in the bus. Let me get Let me get rid of this. Wow. Delete that anyway. All right, now let's go 1, 2, 3. Do. And I want to send this to. Let's group it. Let's call this group 1, shall we? And in group 1, we do what we call. So I have a bunch of like little presets from my own, from recording and doing a bunch of stuff. I know I just said a whole lot of nothing, but I have channel strip settings, and some of the ones are not available anymore. Interesting. Well, basically, these are just like, anytime I do background vocals or lead vocals or whatever, I just I save it. I'll do like a save, and I can apply it to situations later on, such as this. So I'm gonna make one right now with you watching. Male vocal, because I am a male, if you couldn't tell. What else I want to do? Wow. Okay.
The movement, you can see it in my eyes. Straight from the hand of God. It's a groove.
Yo, you be quiet.
Feel it all around. Watch me get on down.
All right, so far it's sounding decent already.
You can see it in my eyes.
Male narrator.
Straight from the hand of God.
Maybe it just sounds
feel
decent.
Feel it all around.
What's this?
Watch me get on down.
So I put the vocal enhancer on there. This is from Novel Tech. These are
it in my eyes.
Plugins from Plugin Alliance. Check them out if you can.
Straight from the
I'm still
hand
learning
of God.
how to use them, but I like them.
You can feel it all around.
And then again, I'm gonna go with
Watch me get on down.
Let's see. I kind of already had like a
you can see it in my eyes.
What is it called? Like a airy type of sound to it. So I'm gonna
straight from the hand of God
do this thing called add breath to it. To my vocals.
You can feel it all around. Watch me get on down.
All right, and then I'm gonna EQ. Grab. What's this? Impressor. Do this, and I'm gonna put. Which one do I want to put on here? Do something. I'm gonna do all together now because I want these vocals to, basically just kind of all come together. Impressor, boom, there we go.
You can see it in my eyes.
And then what I like to do is kind of like pan.
Straight from the hand of God.
All right, so that's gonna go 15 that way. It's gonna stay
feel it all around.
This one's gonna go 15 to the right.
Watch me get on down.
There we go. So that's kind of like creating a stereo effect with the vocals.
You can see it in my eyes. Straight from the hand of God.
All right. Let's go to the next set of 3.
See it in my eyes.
And now it's going to be a lot easier.
Straight from the hand of God. You can feel it all around. Watch me get on down.
So like I was, for any of people who was like actual singers, I would
see it in my eyes.
This is kind of a mood. This is kind of a vibe type of vocal. This is not one
straight
that
from the hand
is
of God.
Like a perfectly executed vocal. I'm not really a singer. I can sing, but I don't. Let me hold on. I don't consider myself a singer, but I can sing. And so for this is a vibe. You don't have to be like a crazy pitch perfect singer for this type of part. And so I like it. I'm leaving it the way it is. Otherwise, I would just like get another singer to record it. A singer, someone who can really get down on the vocals. So so now I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go here. I don't know if you can see what's happening on my screen, but I'm basically here. I'll make it a little bit bigger so you can see what's happening. You don't have to stare at me too much longer. Boom. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I am creating a channel strip setting or performance. That's what I'll do. Save as performance, and I'll call this BGVs. BGVs. And I'll do one because I'm gonna create a bunch more at some point. So boom. Right, and so I'm gonna go to the next one, and now I can just open up BGVs. Donde performances, boom, BGV1. Pow. There we go. We'll do the same thing for this one. Boom. Same thing for this one. Performance, BGV1. Now, if I had my regular setup, I would not put all of these effects on every individual channel. The reason why you don't want to do that is because it slows down your computer. I, however, am a video editor, so I have 256 gigs of RAM, which is ridiculous because most people don't have that many. No, I'm sorry. I have 128 gigs of RAM on this computer, which is still extremely ridiculous. And so this computer can kind of handle it. But once I'm done doing the stream, I literally just routed my audio so that you can hear me and you can see me recording. You can hear it, everything as I'm recording and playing. So this is not how I normally have my Logic sessions set up. I normally have a bus, and like you can route your vocals instead of putting effects on every single channel, because that's what 5 different effects on. And I'm about to have 3 or 4 different sets, so that's like 20 different sets of, or 20 different 20 different plugins that I'll be putting on all these channels. That's a lot of effects. So my computer is going to be kind of lagging. Most computers will be lagging. So we'll see. Like I said, I have a lot of RAM on this computer, which is super nerdy. But yeah, I'm just going to get back to the music. All right, let's do the next 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's hear those.
You can see it in my eyes, straight from the hand of God. It's a groove.
Oh, wait. I got to go back. Wow. So I didn't actually pan these. I'm going to go a little bit further. This time I'm going to go 30, 35. Still go to the middle. Oops. Come on. Move. There we go. So you go down 35 to the left. Come on. And then you're going to go to the middle. And then, I guess I could just do this. 35. Oh. And then
you can see it in my eyes.
So let's hear it with the first set.
Straight from the hand of God. You can see it in my eyes. Straight from the hand of God.
So like what I'll do is like in between, see
you
these,
can feel it all around.
See this in between, it's like nothing. There's nothing.
Watch me get on down.
Right there, I'm not singing or anything. So I'm like cut in between there, and then you'll hear like where my S's and things cut off at different places. I'm gonna probably go in and fade each one of those and smooth out the endings and beginnings, and just make it sound a little bit more polished. But for right now, I just want to record and mix a little bit.
You can see it in my eyes. Straight from the hand of God. You can feel it all around. Watch me get on down.
Wait, 1, 2, 3.
You can see it in my eyes, straight from the hand of God.
All right. Let me try. All right, I'm gonna try something real quick. I'm gonna mix the individual tracks. Hold on, let's see. I'll just get to work.
You can see it in my eyes, the movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement.
Let me mute.
It's a movement. You can see it.
Yeah, so I muted those other ones. I'm not ready to hear those yet, so I'm just gonna work on.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Now watch me get on down. Hey, yeah. The movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement.
Decent mix already.
Straight from the hand of God. It's a groove.
So these get a little loud, so I'm gonna turn them down. Towards the end, you see them get a little loud. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna change this to. There we go. Check. So this one is I'm gonna make this group 2. Save.
The movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah. The movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah. The movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man.
Whoa. See, there's that lag I was talking about. Too many effects on at one time, but I'm just gonna keep going.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
Let's go to the next set of 3. Boom.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God.
So clearly I got to turn these down. These are the strong men, strong guys in the group. Turn them down, okay? Turn them down. Setting, let's go to, I'm gonna do the exact same thing all across the board. Like I said before, I would normally put each one of them into a bus and then put the effects only on, because this is 4 different groups, so I would only have at that point 4 sets of effects happening, as opposed to now I have 20. So it's kind of a lot. Maybe I have, let me see. What was that? 3 times 4? I have 12 tracks. Each one has 20 plugins in on them, and so that's a lot of plugins, man. So it's a little excessive for what we're trying to do right now. But just for the sake of mix so you can hear it. I want to throw them on there. So.
The movement, you can see it in my eyes. It's
Turn them down just a wee bit more.
the movement, you can see it in my eyes. It's a movement, straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
All right, so that's what we have so far. I haven't put any effect on my lead vocal. Let's see what I have.
The movement, you can see.
Let's see right if I can start from a previous track. Da, 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 da. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
See it in my eyes. It's a movement. It's the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Now watch me get on down. Hey, yeah. The movement. You can see it in my eyes. The movement, straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Now watch me get on down. Hey, yeah. The movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Now watch me get on down. Hey, yeah. The movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man.
So like with reverb, I always mess up. Why am I in the reverb chamber? All right. So with reverb, I always try to go lighter on the reverb than heavier because, and it depends on what you're working on, but sometimes you can make your music sound super dated by adding too much reverb, or it just sounds like it was done in somebody's bathroom. So I go super light on my reverb. So yeah, as much as I can, but I might put a little extra reverb on the background vocals. So we'll see what that sounds like. Sheesh. All right, here we go.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove.
And there's all kinds of like
You
plugins that you can use,
all around.
or like there's all kinds of like presets that you can use. This is literally the Space Designer. This is like one of the basic situations that they have. One of the basic plugins that they have on in Logic. So there's a lot of different ones. I used to even use Reverb. What was it called? Shoot, there's one by Waves plugins, and it's actually really, really good. I'm sounding like a super noob right now, so I'm just gonna get back to working.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all.
Just a little bit. Just a little. Little reverb. I'm throw the same amount on the other ones, so therefore it won't be as heavy on one, but you'll hear a lot of reverb on the combined group of vocals.
The movement, you can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah. The movement, you can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah. The movement, you can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to add all right, yeah, I am copy and pasting all the reverb. Because what I was gonna do before was just place it all on every single channel, and then have to go inside of every single reverb or every single channel, every single plugin, and then put it to -35, mess around with it. But it's a lot easier just to copy and paste. What I'm doing is I'm holding Option and just clicking and dragging the reverb. Reverb. You get some reverb, and you get some reverb. All right, here we go. This is what it sounds like. I'm just gonna solo the vocals real quick.
The movement, you can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
So there you go. Just a slight bit of reverb on there, and we can hear what it sounds like with the rest of the song.
The movement, you can see it in my eyes. It's a movement straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Watch me go down. Hey, yeah.
There we go. Now you can hear me. I was just saying, Bart Jones, welcome back, my friend. My friend, welcome. Jump in if you want to. Actually, jump in the video. You feel me? In the stream. I'm tired, man. I'm a little tired. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and keep working. I've done the majority of what I'm gonna do on this one. Yeah, I've pretty much done what I'm gonna do on this. What else can I do with this track? Hey, Bart Jones, what do you want? What do you want on this, man? Think it's good? Think it's good to go? Let me just fly the hook. Actually, we have like one verse from you. We don't have. I don't know if you're gonna do more than one verse or not. Excuse me. Here we go from the top. From the tip top of the tip of the top.
New music.
Move. Consider this my movement. Inconsiderate miscreants listen but never do it. Listening to the movement, so easy to influence. I'm wondering where is the truth and who are they fooling? Yo, am I foolish for wanting to be a cool kid? It's cool to be an activist. I seen it in the movies, pushing back on that stained glass. Am I the same black? My children same as them children trained as the warriors for my people. I spit a story so gory that Corey Sean and Topanga wouldn't offer to meet it for me. Who? I mean the world be shoot. I seen the world be shot to pop, but we all got lifted up off a rock, right? You see the soul, the aspiratical. We blissing through the natural. My people moving powerful, yo. They ducking the audio, though. We stuck in the barrio, bro. They want me to fight with my bro. And this on my sis, on my soul, that's wrong. Call that foreign age. Make us break down ourselves. That's the mark of Cain. Grandma almost lost her when they told the girl that she was African. My uncle changed his name to Muga just to make it back again. Granny only knew the tricks they traded her from cars in. Never got to know that coffee gold in cobalt land. But we them know, and we up now. They're playing tricks, bro, trying to turn it up now. Can't almost stand it. One people, two containers, different shades of black, but we trading with different gradients. It's manifested in my body. This is the sound of Garvey. Mixed with the new Gaddafi. This time they can never cop.
It's a movement. You can see it in my eyes. It's a movement. Straight from the hand of God. It's a groove, man. You can feel it all around. It's a groove, man. Now watch me get on down. Hey, yeah.
So that's what we have. I'm gonna go ahead and log off for now. I'll try to do this more often now that I finally figured out how to, allow you to hear and see what I'm working on. So maybe next time it'll be me and Bart Jones laying down his second verse. So, all right, for now, peace, light, and love. I'm out.